bunch of questions that I get pretty frequently on TikTok. I've got quite a few. So someone asked if I'm going to be taking like acting or drama as a side job. So if you don't know, I did drama in matric and I literally loved it. I said briefly on my page that I've always wanted to like pursue it some way or another, whether it's like acting on stage, movies, I don't know. Obviously I'm doing medicine and I always had that intention, kind of like I was never going to, I could always do medicine and then drama as a side rather than, my dream would be to integrate it somehow. I've always wanted to kind of do like locum work, different kind of a period of time, and then be able to take a bit of a gap and do my drama stuff or act or like something along those lines. I'm not sure how it would work, but yes, I would definitely love to integrate in drama, you know, all of that somewhere in the future, or as soon as I can. Actually, let me say that as soon as I can, if I got any opportunity, I would take it. Questions about the whole Google Drive scenario, and I'm not going to get into that because, yeah, there's no reason to. Please do a video on the transfer process. Did you complete your physio or did you transfer mid-year? I could definitely do a video specifically like on what I did, but honestly it was the most seamless process. I applied like any other applicant. All I'd said was that I was already in like a tertiary institution. So when you apply, I think that is one of the questions that they ask, like whether you in high school or like coming from a previous degree or like tertiary institution or like externally. I can't remember the exact options. And I obviously said that I was within the university when they asked like what institution. So that was literally all I had to do. Other than that, I waited like anyone else. It wasn't a mid-year transfer. Our university doesn't do things like that, so I then just came from first year in physio to first year in med, like that, if that makes sense. So yes, I completed the full year of physio, and then, which I wouldn't take back, literally was the best year of my life. Transferred and I went into first year med the following year. Please help with physics, trying to be like you. I should really do a video on just studying, I guess, in high school more, because I don't really film a lot of those videos. But to me, physics clicked at the end, and I think if it had clicked any sooner, I could have done a lot better. But I think my biggest thing is past papers. I can do more specific videos on like how to use past papers correctly, because I think that's such a big thing. You need to use past papers correctly. Physics really only clicked for me like right just before prelims. I think I just had this like spark and click with physics. Weirdest thing I know, but I remember literally feeling like the light had switched on. But then again, I'd also started physics in grade 11 for the first time, so. But yeah, I can do a video on doing past papers properly. Other than that, literally past paper, know your definitions, because those are free marks. A lot of people don't focus on definitions, but if you just learning them, create flashcards of every single definition and pull out one flashcard every morning while you're cleaning your teeth or in the most random scenarios, because then you're more likely to remember it. I think that was a big thing as well, and that's a free 2 marks that you can get. Is studying medicine as depressing as everyone says, or should I try studying it? You need to study medicine if you really want to. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, first year it's all sunshine and rainbows, but second year is a different ball game. You have to be fine with not having a life, and there's people that make it work and do other stuff, but a lot of us, like a lot of people in my group, we barely have a life. You need to be okay with, I wasn't able to go to certain birthday parties because I was either writing tests, last term in fact, I was either writing tests on the birthday party day, or it was like the weekend before my hectic test week, that obviously I had to put my priorities in, which sucked obviously. I was so glad that I could make it to my sister's matric dance, which was on the Thursday, even though it was mid-test week. It just happened to be that I had my MCQ on the Friday, and I'd already like studied for that content for the SAQ the previous day, so I could make that work. But there are so many times that I've had to prioritize things or like miss things, and this is not even like me in hospitals working type of thing. This is me in medical school. So in my opinion, you must study it because you really want to, obviously also because you're dealing with patients. They're real life human beings, and they want all your care and empathy, and they want you to be there, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't think medicine's a job that you just do just because there are definitely people. I'm not convinced that they're there for the right reasons. But that being said, I had to be in medicine, and are passionate about it. It is difficult, but I know it'll be so worth it in the end, and that's what I'm working towards, because I'm literally so excited for the future. So, next question, which iPad do you have and recommend taking notes with it? 100%. I recently got the 2021 9th gen. I had the 2017 5th gen. Oh my word, this thing is amazing. I know a lot of people move towards the 10th gen, which without like the home button and stuff. Like, this iPad has been so amazing. As long as you get iPad later than the 2018 6th gen, you'll be fine, because it has the palm resistance feature built into it. How long did I study for MBTs? I did my MBTs in June, July holidays, and I literally just studied I studied for a few weeks in the June, July holidays. It's quite, but I definitely don't I don't have memories of, oh, that's all I did. Not that I can specifically remember what I did. I used the course Advantage Learn. I've been working alongside them for their MBT course that they offer, like a practice and prep course, which is exactly what I use. I literally swear by it. It was the best thing that I did. It helped me with normal math as well. It was honestly the best course, and I'm genuinely saying this because I used it. Questions, so many video explanations if you didn't know something. Genuinely, it was the best course that I could have used. Someone asked, what leadership did you earn and what sports did you play? So in high school, I played tennis and ballet, although a lot of universities don't even look at that. At least UCT, because I only applied to UCT for me. They don't ask for sports and anything. What I did do though in my first year is I was part of Shulko, which is this that provides primary healthcare to surrounding communities. Profile, I guess, that I was part of it, and they would have seen that. That is all that I think they saw. I was also a class rep in first year, and I was a mentor last year. So I guess UCT has that on their records. Not that the mentor position would have influenced their decision making, because I wasn't a mentor at the time. I didn't know UCT offers medicine. UCT for sure is medicine. It is literally the top university in Africa for medicine. So yeah, tons of videos speaking about my marks and what I got in grade 11 matric. So if you're interested, check out my TikTok page. Otherwise I can do another YouTube video explaining more in depth. But yeah, you started MBCHB as the first year, second year. So I started the first year. I was in first year in physio, and then I moved across to first year in med after my first year of physio. I went back into first year. That being said though, there have been a lot of students this year actually in second year that have come in from previous degrees, or having completed their second year in physio, for instance, and we basically had, I think, about 20 direct entry into second year. So, but I do think that was a new thing that they had done for this year. I don't know if it's going to apply for future, if it's going to be a new thing. I literally have zero clue, but that was something that they had done this year. Did universities reply before or after you've gotten your results, or prior to that? I'm assuming, talking about matric results, universities offer conditional acceptance, where you can hear before you've gotten your final matric results. What was I saying? Some universities, obviously, a lot of them offer conditional acceptance, although obviously conditional for medicine and those type of things are very difficult. But that's obviously before you receive your final matric marks. That being said though, I know universities do get your marks before you get them. Zero idea how the whole process works. They didn't reply to me. I didn't even hand in my results for physio because they obviously had access to them. And two, I only got the call that I got in my second week back at university in physio. So I'd already started second year physio there, and then I had gotten the call while I was in a lecture, ironically. So I guess you can say that was after my results. But I know some people had gotten in before they'd even started the year and stuff like that. So I think it's so dependent on how it all works. What was I doing before? I was doing physio. Did you transfer while doing physio, or did they accept you from your original application? So I never applied to medicine straight out of matric. It wasn't even on my application. It wasn't on my decisions. I mean, it wasn't on my two choices that I could do for. Yeah, effectively, I guess I did transfer from physio because I'd applied in physio and they accepted me from my physio results, and I guess my grade 12 results were somewhere in there, intermingled in between. I did effectively transfer from physio. I didn't come in from matric. Okay, let me do my last one. Someone was just asking about the MBT course again, like how does it work? Is it free? It's not free. However, if you are able to, you can also, as I said, you can use the discount code for 15% off. When I tell you it is worth it, I am not kidding. I would not suggest something if it wasn't worth it. It was the best, genuinely the best course I used. As I said, it helped me literally with matric as well, so I couldn't recommend it more. I'm gonna stop it there, and I need to finish this whole doc. But if you guys have any more questions, you can definitely let me know here, or head over to my TikTok page where I post a lot more frequently. I am trying to get better at this YouTube thing, and I'd love to post more because I love filming and I love editing and I love that whole side of things as well. Any questions here, or head over to my TikTok and ask me questions there, or follow me over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.